Hey there, it is Clary Berry, and I'm here today with the MATIC Polygon horoscope for the 17th through the 23rd of January. Gotta tell you right up front, guys, this is gonna be well, in a way it's interesting, but it might be a little interesting because it's a little boring. Let's go ahead and take some overlying energy here. Ooh, a fiery climax approaches. Well, that's not with the necessary theme, but if that's approaching, then this is the calm before the storm. Let's get into it. Directly for Polygon Matic, guys, there is nothing peaking at all this week. At all. Nothing. Not a single thing. This is a new for me. I've been doing these for a while now, and I don't think I have ever had a single week where there wasn't at least one big prominent, aspect to focus on. Okay. So I was almost like, oh, why am I even going to do, a Matic or Polygon reading for this week? But you know me, I found some way. Now, this is a little bit better. This is a little bit spicier to start off for some underlying. When I did the pre-reading, guys, it was all about unfocused, a little bit boring, sort of like impatient, lazy, and stalled. So the impatient might be coming through here at some point. But okay, let's look at the 17th in particular. Again, nothing really peaking, but we do have our full moon. That is actually today. It's already started. My prediction is that it's going to go sideways, and then, the force. It's going to go sideways, and then maybe a little bit of a couple. See that? Exactly like that. This is exactly what I drew. Well, kind of. Maybe this is a little more up than I drew. I was kind of like sideways line, and basically sideways again. See how it flattens out and goes sideways again? That's what I'm seeing for the full moon here. It's in the 6th house. It's all about work and service. It's almost like it's just trying to keep up with everybody else right now. And again, sometimes it's just not your week, right? So on the 18th, we have Uranus moving direct in the 4th house. This is not just really an aspect for today. Of course, Uranus will remain direct, but this can actually bring some fun, and this might be where we get our little fire here early in the week. We've got wands, we've got, a little bit of boldness coming through. Even though, again, this is Uranus direct in the 4th house, the movement coming direct is going to kind of start things off a little bit, give us a little burst, give us a little fire. So for Matic, I think on this day it's going to go up, but I also think it's going to come back down. I think it's going to go up maybe one and then back down. So on the 19th, we have Sun moving into Aquarius. And this, of course, is, again, another one. It's not just today. This will be the next 4 weeks. Okay. I think that we might kind of go up a little bit and then kind of slowly come back down. See those? It's kind of like, So almost sideways. And again, from beginning to end, pretty much sideways. But I think there will be a little peak in the middle of the day. Not too steep, though. I don't think it's too steep. The 18th should be steeper. Okay. The 19th is more chill, but again, it's going to go up a little bit and maybe come back down a little bit. Still kind of boring. It's like excitement within the boring. It's like, because there's a little excitement, it's good. But it's still kind of boring excitement in a way. Okay. Especially for the 19th there. The 20th, again, nothing peaking, and again, nothing else to speak of. So this goes down and then up. This is a kind of a V. I think it's going to start out higher, come down, and then basically kind of go sideways, or kind of maybe go down, or maybe kind of go up, but it's pretty much sideways after it comes down. Okay, so you see the down, you see kind of the V, and it might go up. I think because the cards here, it might go back up a little bit more rather than going sideways. So it would kind of be a V here. Yeah, a lot of twists and turns, probably more than I thought there. Okay, on the 20th. So I think it will maybe, again, it's going to go over, maybe up and then down. And then I think maybe back up and maybe still have some volatility there. So, one of those days, maybe a lot of twists and turns. 21st, guys, we got nothing. This is down and sideways. This is literally boring, down. It's like, I don't think it's going to go down super fast. I think it's going to be more of a sideways down. And then maybe somewhere in the middle of the day. Ooh, okay, maybe not. Might just keep going down. Okay, it might go sideways at first and then down. Because I kind of had a very slight V for this one. But again, very slight. Very, very slight. And again, it might not be wanting to come back up. Yeah, no, it might. I think it will. Just again, over, down, over, up. Okay? Not, again, pretty boring. Okay, 22nd, Saturday. Again, nothing to speak of. This is all, these lines, guys, if I don't get these correct, it's going to be, I'm going to feel less bad about it because there's so little to go on. And this is literally just tarot from the pre-reading, intuition, and the lack of astrology, which is usually how I base everything on. You know, the tarot kind of supports. The astrology lays the framework here. So intuition just filling in gaps here. So this actually is kind of going along with what I thought. I think the 22nd, we're going to have a little peak and then come back down, and then it's going to go up again. And just like that line, I think it'll do pretty well. It might go sideways and then kind of go back up, but I think it'll be pretty good. The 23rd, guys, we have the general aspect. Finally, something to speak of after these, these days. And again, for the 20th through the 22nd, not having anything peaking, not even anything to speak of, I think we're doing okay. It's like, it could be a lot more boring. And I think there's going to be a lot of these little rises and then dips because people are going to be, again, impatient, and then nope, not happening quite yet. Okay, so again, 23rd, general aspect of Sun conjunct Mercury in Aquarius. This is in the first house. So, and I wanted to talk about this first house situation because the Sun is in Aquarius for the next 4 weeks. And I think that, it's the first house here for MATIC, which is an Aquarius sign. So something's going on here with how Polygon appears to others. And there's definitely going to be some issues, but I think it's going to be this process of overcoming these issues again over the next 4 weeks. And it's like, for some reason, MATIC is not coming across, I guess, how you would want it to. It's not being perceived for what it really is. There's maybe manipulation. There's maybe FUD, fear, uncertainty, doubt. Again, it could just be that everybody's paying attention to somebody else. And that's kind of the extent of it. But yeah, there's going to be a process. And it's like on the 23rd, specifically, we might have some of that clarity coming through. Okay? The practicality coming through. I'm kind of crisscrossing my micro with my macros here. I think that on the 23rd, we might again go up slightly and then kind of slowly come back down. But again, there's going to be a clarity that comes through and almost like a mysteriousness, enticing, start to, again, kind of go through this process of changing how it is perceived. The public, the general public, is missing something. It's not getting its point across. And again, I think over the next 4 weeks, that is going to change because that is kind of what the conversation is going to be about for MATIC here. Okay. Not being misunderstood anymore. And again, the 23rd is going to be kind of a little kickstart to getting to that point. Okay. It's going to be a little like beacon of light, a little clarity in the moment. Not to say that all of the FUD, fear, uncertainty, doubt, and misunderstandings are going to be completely gone. But again, it's kind of like a shine of light, a moment of clarity that can hopefully will get us through, any other FUD and fear and uncertainty, misunderstandings that we have over the next 4 weeks. Okay. So bonus day, 24th, Mars moves into Capricorn for the next 6 weeks in the 12th house. So there is, some deep, dark kind of energy here, some kind of almost depressive, low energy that ultimately I think is actually going to help MATIC because overall, we might be on that high side. We might be needing a break. MATIC was pumping when other things weren't. So I'm really feeling like long term, this little breather, this little break, this little, it's almost like a recommittal or again, kind of this re-understanding of who MATIC is, what MATIC is, and what it's doing is going to kind of help pull us out of this misunderstandingness. You see, we got the Capricorn goat here. This is about work. This is about proving itself, okay? And it's got to kind of put its nose down to the grindstone before it can get that recognition, before it can have, the celebration and the price rise. So it's stable. It's doing well. There's not, there's some worry out there. Of course, people are worried, but I don't think there's really any need to be here. If you look at the long-term video, again, check the playlist. We've got great energy coming in for February. So this is a necessary lull. And if it's not necessary, then again, it's just taking a little breather, like we always like to say. So maybe not the best week. I think, again, any of the gains that we make are going to kind of maybe come back down. I don't think the week overall is going to be great. Probably more like sideways. But again, maybe these little attempts to try to shoot up and then nope, comes right back down. But again, this is necessary, and it's going to build us up for something even better again come into February. So that's all for now. Thanks so much for likes, shares, subscribes, comments. I really appreciate all the help in getting the word out there, because anything we can do to kind of share, the news about crypto and help people see through the FUD and the fear around crypto and really see it for what it really is, which is something great for humanity. Again, what a time to be alive. Millions of years, thousands and thousands, decades and eras. It's like this is a great time to be alive when we have crypto. So stay excited, even though, again, this might not be the best week. So that's all for now. Take care. Bye.